Hey everybody, it's Nicole from Cause We Love to Scrap, and today I am sharing a layout that I made for the Paige Evans design team. And here's the page that I'm going to be creating. I am using her this cut file, which is the scalloped background. Yeah, scalloped background cut file, which I will have a link down below to. And then I'm also using the Happy Haven collection, and I will link down below whatever a cherry on top has still in their stock, which I don't think is very much. But anywho, I'm going to go ahead and back this. I'm showing you how to back the first one that I did. What I do is I do it on the back side and then glue it down. And then I did the rest of them. And for each row, I did the same paper. So it's not all different papers. Now I'm going to grab a foundations paper for my background. I don't need like a busy background on this because I have such a busy cut file. And I'm grabbing a mixed media paper because I am going to add some mixed media. First, I went off screen and I put down my cut file with some foam tape. And now I'm going to bring out all of my shimmers and I'm going to look for all of the ones that I want to use. I do show a couple of them, but then I wind up like, oh, there's so many that I'm using. I'm just going to link all of them down below in the description so that you can find them easily. If you do decide to grab anything from Shimmerz, you can use my name, Nicole, in the shopping cart notes and you will get a free gift with your order. So here I'm adding some pink near the pink papers, and I kind of considered that ladybug one a pink paper. And then I'm kind of looking for what other colors I need. I wasn't the biggest fan of that blue, but I do have this. Well, oh, I was going to use that one, but it was bad, so I had to throw it out. I am going to use that one with the dark blue, but I decide that it needs to wait until the end because I don't want my water to become dark blue, and then it has that tint. So I'm going to start with a yellow, I think. What am I looking for here? Okay, so here's my yellow. It is very, very bright. I think it's called No Yoking, and it is super bright. So you can see on the papers that the yellow in this collection is kind of like a greenish yellow or a yellow green. So after I'm done adding all of these little areas of yellow, I'm going to come back in with green to add to that. So I'm going to use this one. It's called Artichoked, I think. And I'm going to start adding just a touch of it in with all of the yellows. So then I go back in with some more water and then I try to blend it out, and it actually becomes a much better yellow than before. So yeah, it's like a green yellow. Here's where I decided I need to save all of my colors that I'm using over here to the right because I'm going to take a picture so I know which ones I'm using, and then I'm going to post them down below in the description for you. Here is purple. So this is a purple stripe paper that's next to it. So I'm going to go ahead and add that purple there. And then I added in a couple more areas just to get that color spread throughout the page. And now I think I'm going to be looking for a light blue. I wind up not using this one. Instead, I bring in another one from my stash. I think it's called Powder Puff. And that one I'm going to use for the light blue. And again, I'm just going to spread that kind of throughout the page. I wanted this page to be very colorful, very much lots of color, lots of paint, lots of mixed media. So that is what I'm doing here. Next, I'm going to get a green. I forgot which color this is. I think it's like Let Us Talk About It or something. I know it has lettuce in it. Just Let Us Be. I don't know what it is, but I know it has lettuce in it. Again, I'm going to go ahead and link them all down below for you to find. So here I'm adding one more area. This is a really like bright green. I probably should have added some more green into it to try and make it similar to the color, but I don't. So here is where I'm going to add that dark blue. I think it is Don't Rain on My Parade. And I'm going to add it around that dark blue floral paper. Just getting it in those nooks and crannies. And that's it. So I do let that dry overnight. And I come back to it. It's all dry. It's ready to go. So I'm going to come back in with my pictures, and I'm using these 2 photos of me and my daughter in the pool, so some pool time. And again, I'm using Happy Haven, and I'm going to use a title from the sticker sheet. It's going to say, Hello Sunshine. I was debating on my titles, but I do go with the Hello Sunshine. I'm going to add it down in the lower left corner. So usually I distress my photos and such, but I didn't do that this time because my cut file is not distressed and I wanted it all to look pretty uniform. Here is where I am putting the title down, and I am using foam tape on it to pop it up off the background. I also added my photos down to the background with some foam tape as well. So those are sitting up, proud of the layout. Here is where I'm like, okay, where am I going to put this? So I do try a couple spots, but I do wind up doing it down below in the lower left corner. Down there. And then I was thinking about doing some kind of background on the title because it kind of gets lost. But when I put something underneath it, it made it even more chaotic. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to use that. We're just going to add it directly to the page and be done with it. So then I'm also going to start embellishing, and I'm going to use the stickers and the foam stickers and the floral ephemera of this collection to go ahead and add it everywhere. Add little things everywhere, a lot around the whole, page. So I first work on this lower left cluster. And I added a bird and some flowers. I'm going to add this little flower. And now I'm going to move to this photo in to the right. And I'm going to add a little ladybug and some leaves. And then here's where I decide to go ahead and grab the floral ephemera. And I'm just going to start placing stuff to see where I want things. So I am going to use that big floral cluster right there. And then I am going to use that flower and this yellow flower. I think that's all that I use. Oh no, I do add a little, a blue flower. I tried to fit that leaf in, but it didn't happen. Here we go, I'm gonna add that blue flower. And that's all that I'm gonna add from the floral pack. I'm going to put that stuff down on foam, but I do add some more stickers in here as well. So I first tried to do that with my tape runner and decided no, I want to go ahead and just add these things on foam. And just a reminder, I will have all of the links down below for this products, including the cut file, which is from Paige Evans. I also want to note, so I did not know this, and maybe I'm just a big dummy, but Silhouette, Paige Evans has a shop on the Silhouette design website or whatever, and you can go on there and purchase it and download it as an SVG, and then you can use it on your Cricut. So I'm a Cricut user, so I never even realized that you could shop that Silhouette website and still be able to use those on your Cricut. I just assumed it was kind of like Cricut Design Space, where if you buy something on that space, it's only good for your Silhouette, but it's not. You can use it for your Cricut. So that is super cool and good information if you are a dummy like me and didn't realize that that was like that. So you could see I started adding a bunch more stickers everywhere on the page. I'm gonna go ahead and add my journaling here, just saying that we are enjoying some pool time. And I have black ink on there, so let's go ahead and add some black hole color splash from Shimmerz all around my little clusters, just to add that black in all over the page. So that's had some great splatters. And now I decide I need some sparkle, so I'm going to grab some holographic sequins, and I'm going to add those around the layout, around in my clusters as well. So I did add glue, and then I added my sequins, and yeah, that's my page. So I am going to have some close-ups here. Don't forget to check the description for all the links to all the products. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I would love to have you keep coming back and enjoy my crafty journey with me. Thank you so much for watching today. Until next time.